of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball. Just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case...
Well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the open
thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left.
Now he's loose up the left sideline. And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Dancing to his left.
Still going inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Now this
Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. Eluding the pressure right.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Steps away to his left.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Rolling to his left.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 36 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Being chased out left.
Gets it downfield to Mayer.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Buying time to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Broncos.
Garrett Wilson.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down.
Dancing to his left. He juked him. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Blake Corum, 63 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on. Forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half.
Flushed out right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 65 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Steps away. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work their 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Out to his left. Oh, good move. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left.
This one deep for Wilson.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 68 yards. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a... Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. High throw, but he makes the catch. And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. Oh, a leap it. He will make the catch. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On the move to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Broncos add 6 to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Garrett Wilson
Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead.
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if you're
Denver's offense ready to go again. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Rolling to his left.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
Breaks through the contact. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
The tackling in this game has not been good so far. And that miss led to another big play. I don't know if it's effort, I don't know if it's technique, but they'll have to work on that in practice.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Dancing to his left. Dances by him. And yet again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. 28 yards.
And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Oftentimes you see quarterbacks scrambling, they get out, and they forget the vision to look up and say, well, I've got some real estate to run here. He recognized it there.
I love that observation because normally they get out of the pocket and they're thinking, how do I...
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out.
Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterward.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Michael Mayer
from 6 yards away.
And the Broncos have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Sliding out of the pocket.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Steps away.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?